Hello friend, welcome my channel. Welcome my channel. I am Robin Mukherjee, civil engineering pass out 1986. Work experience above 30 years. Now I am discuss civil engineering execution project and plant related item. Calculation of arches. Calculation of arches. There are various types of arches used under defined constructional work, but calculation for quantities of masonry work. A. Segmental arches with a given span and rise. B. Segmental arches with a given span and central angle. C. Semicircular arches and D. Flat arches are illustrated below. For, for practical purpose, semi elliptical arches may be considered as segmental arches. In every case, quantities are to be calculated by finding the mean length of each arch and then multiplying this mean length by its thickness and breadth. Calculation of arches. There are various types of arches. There are various types of arches used under defined constructional work, but calculation for quantities of masonry work. A. Segmental arches with a given span and rise. B. Segmental arches with a given span and central angle. C. Semicircular arches and D. Flat arches are illustrated below. For practical purpose, semi-elliptical arches may be considered as segmental arches. In every case, quantities are to be calculated by finding the mean length of each arch and then multiplying this mean length by its thickness and breadth. General general rotation, length meter, length of mean arch, RM mean radius, R inner radius, 2A span of arch, H rise of arch, B chord of half the arch, the arch, T thickness of arch ring, G theta central degree, W width of arch. A segmental arch with a given span and rise. From geometric, B equal to root R square plus A square and B square equal to 2RH. From the above two equation, two unknown values of B and R are to be calculated. Length of inner R equal to 8B minus 2A divided by 3 for mensuration. Length of mean radius equal to R plus T by 2. Value of T shall be given. Now, proportion of mean arch divided by mean radius equal to inner arch divided by inner radius. In the above equation, everything has been calculated excepting the unknown value of mean arch, length meter, and the same is to be determined from the equation. Quantity of work Q equal to length meter into W into T. Value of W shall be given. A segmental arch has span of 3 meter and rise of 60 centimeter. If thickness of arch is 30 centimeter, Calculate the quantity of arch masonry for length of 2 meter. B. Segmental arch. A. Segmental arch. B. Segmental arch. C. Semicircular arch with a given span. Semicircular arch with a given span. D. Flat arch. D. Flat arch. Calculation of defined types of steps. Calculation of defined types of steps. A. Ordinary steps. Ordinary steps. Ordinary step. B. Steps running in two directions. B. Steps running in two directions. Running. B. Steps running in two directions. C. Steps having three ways. Steps having three ways. D. Segmental steps. D. Segmental steps. Calculation of brickwork for typical figure and finding floor area. Building with semicircular portion. Building with semicircular portion. Building with semicircular portion. A. Center line method. A. Center line method. B. Long and short wall method. Long and short wall method. Long and short wall method. Partition of a building with segment of a circle. Partition of a portion of a building with segment of a circle. Portion of building with a segment of circle. A. Center line method. A. Center line method. B. Long and short wall method. Long and short wall method. Portion of a room with sides of polygram. Portion of a room with sides of polygon. Sides of polygon. Long center line method and long and short wall method. Long and short wall method. Center line method and long and short wall method. Long and short wall method. Center to center distance. Polygonal room front of portion. Approximate 2 into square root 1.65 square plus 1.35 square plus 1.5 equal to 5.76 meter. Continuity left side as long of 6 minus 1.2 plus 1.5 equal to 4.95 meter. Right side including portion of rectangular room as long wall equal to 6 minus 1.2 plus 0.3 plus 1.5 minus 0.2 equal to 6.4 meter. Back as a short wall 4.5 plus 0.3 equal to 4.8 meter. Rectangular room right side as long wall 4.5 plus 0.3 equal to 4.8 meter. Back and front as short wall 5 plus 0.3 equal to 5.30 meter. Baranda, both baranda having the same dimension. Front as long short wall 2 plus 1.5 minus 0.5 equal to 2 meter. Side as short wall 1.5 plus 0.5 minus 0.5 equal to 1.5 meter. Note that the end of baranda front wall which joins with the main wall is to be considered as a short end, so named as a long short wall. Brickwork in lime mortar for wall foundation and plain. Polygon room from front portion, first footing, second footing. Left side as long wall, first footing, second footing. Right side long wall, first footing, second footing. Back as short wall, first footing, second footing. Rectangular room, right side as long wall, first footing, second footing. Back and front as short, first footing, second footing. Veranda both, front as long short wall, side as short wall. Brickwork in cement mortar 1:6 for superstructure. Polygonal room, front portion, left side as long wall, right side as long wall, back as short wall. Rectangular room, right side as long wall, back and front as short. Veranda both considered solid at first, front as long wall, side as short wall. Deduction for opening and lintel. 10 cm thick cement concrete flooring. 2 cm thick patterned stone floor. According to the recommendation of ISI state, the multiplying factors for A. Painting the different types of doors and windows, B. Gates, grills, grating, etc. C. Roof pattern. For color washing, how will you take measurement for corrugation of A. Corrugated steel sheet, B. ACC sheets, and C. Semi-corrugated AC sheets. Today I end my video. Next day I discuss estimates of building. Estimates of building. All are requested. If you are like my video, please subscribe my channel. If you are like my video, please subscribe my channel. Okay. Thank you. Bye.